if you just go to EA.com/playtesting, you can find the perfect career path for you in testing video games. It sounds so amazing. You don't live in those areas? There's something in there for you too. Why? Because you can possibly test games from the comfort of your own home. You don't even need to leave the bed. You could just be hanging out in your jams, testing video games, giving your feedback, and helping how these video games are made. So once again, EA.com/playtesting. Go there, find out all the information. You'll make a couple clicks here and there, and you too can be playtesting video games way before they come out.
Всем привет! Вы смотрите на какого-то чувака, но на самом деле это я. Нафига это нужно? Нафига стримить эту E3? Какой-то чувак что-то рассказывает. Лучше поиграли в что-то.
Looks a little too busy for me, but look at all those people in there sitting down, hanging out, getting ready for the show. EA Play is only a few minutes away, and that is what's happening inside the Palladium. But I want to learn a little bit more about the Palladium itself, and that's why I found my man Dylan right here. Dylan, how you doing? How you doing, brother? All right. Tell me about the Palladium. What is it about this venue that makes it
Привет,
so
Саша Дергачев.
EA coming back for each EA Play?
Да, не похож даже этот чувак.
На меня. Old Blue Eyes was the opener?
Opening. So since then, about everyone's played here: Rolling Stones, Nirvana, Prince, Elton John, lately Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake.
О, оно еще и подгружается, зашибись. Это намного лучше. Не, подождите, просто звук пропал. У меня пропал, походу, даже, блядь. У вас он, походу, есть, а мне не слышно. Заебись. О. Ну, расскажите, что там, о чем они там говорят. Давайте будете рассказывать стримеру, а не стример-зрителям. Потому что я не слышу, что он говорит. Ой, зато я чат вижу. Здорово, Никита Никитин, Родион, Дулунс, Саша Дергачев, еще раз. Да вот именно кто придумал стримить E3, нахера? Так, а в названии что, разве нет E3? Называется E3 2018 с Филизой. Блять, я еще и не слышу его. Какого хера? Что со звуком, блять? Не слышу. Заебись.
Maybe a mobile game, but say perhaps you'd like to play a game in a race chair with a steering wheel.
Все, я слышу. Переводи. Я бесплатно не перевожу. Я профессиональный переводчик со стажем. Мне же не платят за трансляцию. Если бы они мне платили за трансляцию, я бы переводил. Как отменить отправку ебаного поста на стене? А, я называется, блядь. Ну оно ж я. Электроник. Оно электроник и то, и то. Только то какой-то другой электроник, а это Electronic Arts. Ну сейчас поменяю. Я запутался. E3. Хотя, в принципе, я не соврал. Это есть я. А, я называется. Зараз два буде. Фифа, блядь. Батла. Какая-то хуйня. Все, что во что я не играю. О, Sims. О, смотрите, а это что за хуйня? И орёт громче, чем я.
Anthem. A little bit later in the show, but welcome everybody to EA Play. I'm Andrea Renee, and while you might recognize me from the gaming community, I'm kind of a new face around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show, and I think this year is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready because we're about to kick the press conference off. But before we do that, EA Play is more than just the show you're about to watch. Right behind these doors, there is a fan fest outside, and it is huge this year. It's a full 3-day gaming festival where thousands of gamers can come and play games for free. Now, inside the theater here, there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going to be capturing, streaming, and getting their first impressions of the games that we're going to be showing off here today. But before we can get to that, we've got some reveals, of course. We're going to kick things off with a look at Battlefield 5 multiplayer. Now, I know Trevor Noah gave you the first look.
Оно трап или у них не заведено еще? Или у них геймеры, они не трапы? Какие-то не продвинутые геймеры. Привет, Владимир Кузнецов. Короче, ни хера интересного. Хуёвые игры, блядь. Галимый Battlefield, который нахуй не нужен, и еще какая-то хуйня.
You wanna do me? Give him a break. He needs to just enjoy the show.
Владимир Кузнецов, только за донат, только за донат. Хуёвая батла, которая перестала выпускать даже прикольный мульт. Смотрите этой осенью. На стримах Литла, но на самом деле нет, потому что его заебала эта игра. Ух ты, вот это показали прям вообще.
Right, it's time to kick this thing off. It's been 2 weeks since the reveal of Battlefield 5.
Он тот пепелявит, я не пойму. Speculation. Мы для вас сделали такую игру! Вот просто зашибись, это лучше, чем первая часть! Давайте я его так буду озвучивать, будет очень правдоподобно. Меня же не забанят, нет, что я их всех тут обсираю. Second World War. This deepest... Блядь, говорить научись, потом выступай. Что за хуйня? Что за какие-то деграданты выступают? Хотя, может, это глюк техники, глюк записи. Привет, хейтер. Не, Федор Тищенко, новый Fallout будет говно, он будет выживачем. Он будет скучным. Сейчас мода на выживачи сетевые, где ты просто там строишь хату себе и прочее. И Fallout новый, он будет таким выживачем. Хуёвой, неинтересной, галимой игрой. И он будет на презентации Bethesda, а не этих чуваков. Какие новинки мешают? Что-то там про Sims, еще что-то было. А, FIFA, конечно. Но это для Вани. Надо, чтобы Ваня тут сидел и рассказывал про FIFA. Походу, у них действительно что-то с техникой, у них все шепелявят. Графика, конечно, очень хорошая. Пожалуй, вот в Battlefield самая лучшая графика на ПК. Лучшая графика только на PlayStation. Ну, батла заебала. Мне ее бесплатно раздают и те, и другие, короче. Я все равно не хочу в нее играть. Тем более они мульт не выпускают, который мы озвучивали с Саней. Лутбоксес, но премиум пас, он так на это обратил внимание. Поняли, что ложанулись, блядь, и уже такие, не, все. Другие будут лохами выглядеть потом. Со своими лутбоксами. Royal Play, это что значит? Или это просто Royal какой-то, я не шарю. We will bring you experience that you haven't played before in Battlefield or anywhere else. But more about that later this year.
So with that, it's time to show you what makes Battlefield so special.
А Дэнди когда будет? Когда будет презентация Дэнди? Мы с Чебушонком будем ждать презентацию Дэнди. Не Nintendo, а именно Дэнди. Это что конкретно? Это батла очередная. Заебавшая. Ну, ролики повтыкать, посмотреть, это прикольно, конечно.
Под этот трейлер хочется читать какую-то пафосную речь. Ну, знаете, когда в подобных роликах что-то начинают говорить очень серьезное.
Это презентация EA Games. Тут будет FIFA, батла, Sims и еще какое-то говно.
Смотрите осенью на чужих стримах. Battlefield 5. Что? Прошлый был же первый. Они вообще собираются считать правильно? По порядку.
Чувака засосала в турбину. Привет, Анастасия Бурдова. Assassin's Creed будет в Греции. Зачем? Потому что он не был еще в Греции. Xbox One только написано. Это типа будет какой-то ранний доступ. О! Прячьте всех своих Иванов. Надо было, чтобы Ваня смотрел и рассказывал.
Esta é a tua oportunidade de te mostrares ao mundo. Tu és um campeão.
Играйте в то же самое каждый год. Ничего нового. Все, что вы видели прошлые 30 лет. Не пропустите. Пасы. Футболисты бьют мяч. И еще футболисты бьют мяч. И еще пасы. А еще музыка, за которую забанят ваш стрим. FIFA 19. Мы выпускаем наши игры до того, как наступит следующий год.
Ну да. Заслышал, Чебушонок? Они сказали, что в батле не будет лутбоксов, и они очень заострили на этом внимание. Как будто они, знаешь, признали, что ложанулись. Данила, я бы тоже не смотрел презентацию. Я потом бы просто посмотрел ролики интересующих игр. Которых там, не знаю, парочка будет, но я не в курсе, какие именно игры будут. Ну, я же говорил, как меня интересует. Меня вообще интересует ремастер Крэша Бандикута, но он... это старая игра. Меня интересует DLC к Прею, гоночки Соника. Ну, Sonic Racing уже показали на Ютубе. А так-то не знаю, что там еще должно быть. Киберпанк. Если покажут Киберпанк, будет шикарно. А так... Что там еще?
And all that's just the beginning. As you know, the heart and soul of FIFA is gameplay. And this year we're giving you the tools to control the pitch in every moment, from your tactical approach to the match to each technical touch. And we know
он может хоть немного говорить без руки в штанах. Че он ее туда сует? У него штаны спадают или трусы? У чувачка трусы спадают, просто у него резинка слабая. Вот так он выкрутился, смотрите, он труханы держит.
And also, of course, we're extremely excited for everybody to play it when we launch on September 28th. And that's our FIFA 19 news, headlined by the UEFA Champions League. But I just wanted to take a minute to pause and reflect. Standing next to this trophy is a little bit surreal. You know, growing up, there's two iconic trophies that every young player dreams of winning. And for your club, it's this one. The pursuit of Champions League glory. But for your country, it's this trophy. The World Cup. And with the tournament starting
Что это за кубок, из которого нельзя пить?
As you can imagine, all of us on the FIFA team can't wait for the start of the World Cup. And we want to celebrate with FIFA 18 players, which is why we've just updated the game with a free World Cup experience on PlayStation 4, Xbox One.
Ну, наверное, это все интереснее, когда ты там находишься и там вся вот эта атмосфера, дают в игры поиграть. Да и к тому же бывают интересующие игры. Какие-то. FIFA это все-таки специфическая игра. Я особой разницы с 18 сейчас не вижу. Вот тебе аплодисменты, Никита. Утренняя аэробика. Не, ну вообще футболисты должны... Блин, зрители какие-то плоские. И двигаются как-то слишком синхронно. Футболисты вообще-то разминаются перед матчем.
FIFA 18 players are loving the World Cup experience so far. But we don't want to stop there. We want to invite everyone to come and join the celebration. So I'm pleased to announce that for a limited time, FIFA 18 complete with the entire World Cup experience is available for a free trial on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and on PC through Origin Access. Yeah, you can download and play the entire game right now for free.
Тю.
Yeah.
Дают бесплатно 18-ю поиграть.
So to kick off the trial, we've got some of the world's biggest creators who are going to be playing live at the end of the show, representing their nations in a little mini World Cup tournament.
And this summer will bring so much more for FIFA fans. Plenty of FIFA 18 content centered around the World Cup, and we'll bring you all the details of
World Cup. Она сказала World Cup, как будто водка.
Let's all enjoy the World Cup. Thank you.
Let's all Чего? Let's all enjoy водка.
Good morning. EA Sports, FIFA 19. You know, the FIFA community never rests. 20 million people from 60 countries playing in competitive leagues this year. Well, the FIFA team never rests either, bringing the Champions League and the World Cup and so
Данила, ты опоздал, уже 19-е выходит. Я, конечно, понимаю, что это сбивает с толку то, что они нумеруют следующим годом свои игры. Need for Speed. Еще один. Или давайте сразу 3 в этом году выпустим.
The greatest disruption to the consumption of entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of...
Помолимся Господу нашему и Спасителю Иисусу, примите его, пожалуйста, в свою душу.
has never been easier. And we believe that disruption is going to have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this.
О, видите, у них тоже Switch есть. Или это геймпад был? Да не, они тут наоборот стараются как-то, наоборот, типа говорить, о, у нас не будет лутбоксов, типа все вообще круто. Какие там DLC? Все честно. Никаких подъебов. Про что он рассказывает? Про то, что у них геймпад появился новый? Или это портативка?
The second part of that, of course, is subscription. And we started subscription a number of years ago, and many millions of you have
signed up to experience the joy of being able to have
full access to a great catalog of games. Today, we're announcing Origin Access Premiere. So
типа игра через облако, да, или как?
Access Premiere will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade.
Ой, это вообще для американцев. Так, а вот этот Anthem, это от этих, что ли, от биоваров? От разработчиков Mass Effect, он вроде разработчики Mass Effect какую-то игру готовили офигенную, с крутым графоном. Это вот этот Anthem или нет? Это ж биовары, это ж EA. Вот этот Anthem, ну, может быть крутым. Что за приставка? Ну, как бы тут все про... Ну, какая? Это ж не Microsoft, у них любая может быть приставка. То ничего того... В основном Xbox показывают. О, да, лучше Бэтмена нового показали. И сделали. О, Need for Speed. Ну, это, походу, все игры подряд вообще сейчас. Старые какие-то.
Hey, everybody. What's up? So I'm here, sitting inside the crowd.
Да, странно, что они именно Xbox так показывают? Они ж не Microsoft.
Here in the audience from Respawn. What's going on, Vince? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff. I love seeing new games.
I mean, someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah. So, you guys may have seen.
Туда надо упоротым приходить, чтобы так сидеть таким. Ого, вот это игры!
A bunch of speculation. So, you want to just get right to it?
Sure. I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking ass. But we wanted to bring a little tidbit. So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got any guesses?
Конвейерные какие-то чувачки эти EA. Все у них каждый год выходит пронумерованное. То у них Star Wars Battlefront, теперь Star Wars Battlefront 2. Или уже был Battlefront 2, я уже запутался. Хотя до этого еще один Battlefront 2 был. Я, по-моему, даже стримил Battlefront 2. Что там за шутка про Святой Меч? Она хочет его Святой Меч? Короче, это какой-то другой Star Wars, но тоже каждый год.
Okay, all right, between 3 and 4. That sounds like a nice time. You got any other tidbits?
Типа будет...
It's not a nice...
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
События происходить между 3-м и 4-м эпизодом.
Does that mean it's going to just be all dark and serious?
It's amazing.
right, so I think people are now anxiously
А чё они
wanting to know,
смеются?
like, when can we play the game?
It will be holiday
Он сказал, что игра будет клевая, и все посмеялись. Почему?
Not this year.
Sorry to dash any hopes.
No.
But now that we know, we can set expectations. We're all going to be
В этом году не выйдет.
And hopefully we'll hear more from you maybe next
Это
year.
все, что я переведу.
Well, Vince, it was great to see you.
Во,
Thanks for stopping by
кстати,
the
кто
show
там
today.
просит
We do
переводить?
have a little
Вот
bit
Стиви
more
в чате,
news on
пусть он
Star Wars, so I'm
переводит.
gonna toss it over to Dennis.
Дениска какой-то. Тя-тянь, тя-тянь.
My name is Dennis. I work at DICE in Stockholm on Star Wars Battlefront 2.
I usually go to school by bus.
I'm really happy and excited to be here today, so thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. So we launched our game in November of last year, and clearly we didn't get it quite right. So instead of coming out of the gate sprinting like we really wanted to,
так все грамотно втирают что-то.
and make sure
Проповедники.
that we were delivering the game that our players really wanted. So we decided to completely overhaul our progression system and add a bunch of new character cosmetics for players to collect instead. So from there, we added a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved personally, starting with the Ewoks on Endor. And
Они решили про эвоков сделать что-то.
It turned out to be by far the
Это
most
типа хорошая идея.
of the game, and the team loved building Ewok Hunt. So, as you might know, we're currently in our
Я в Battlefront играл и бед не знал.
from the movie coming next week. It's headlined by the new planet Kessel, a really dangerous place, and it features the return of one of our favorite modes, extraction. So looking forward a little bit, this summer we will be introducing a new squad system.
Ну да, новый фильм вышел, по новому фильму нужно сделать какое-то дополнение.
And play with your friends. We're also adding a new starfighter mode focused around dogfighting with your hero ships. And looking ahead a little bit more, we will also be delivering a new large-scale multiplayer sandbox experience focused around capturing command posts and
Мультиплеер сэндбокс, типа сетевая песочница, что ли, это типа прохождение будет? Как кооперативное, получается, или что? Или нет, походу те же самые сражения. Ну, они вот этих Battlefront пихают сингл, я же стримил. Правда, она так себе, чисто, чтоб, не знаю, механику освоить. О, Дуку. Граф Дуку. Нет, блядь, Граф Дуку это другой, это который был этот. Дуку это которого играл Граф Дракула, что ли? Оби-Ван Кеноби вернет. А, во, Каунт Дуку сказали. Граф Дуку играл, как его там, Кристофер Ли или как? Энакина Скайуокера впихнут. О, подгрузочка. Ну так и Дуку тоже был, видишь, Дмитрий? Я не соврал. Я же не втираю дичь. Был Граф Дуку.
So thank you, may the force be with you, and enjoy the rest of E3. Thanks.
О, вот он, Unravel, еще один. Годзилла. Годзилла это ж... японцы. Ура, он утонул! И они так не любили эту нитку, что порадовались, когда он утонул. О, вот накуренный чувачок пришел. Смотрите, он смеется вообще. Сразу поздоровался. О, геймплей покажут. Че он ржет?
When things are at their darkest, you find hope. And you form a new
новый
bond.
персонаж. Дружбан.
And your spark is rekindled. And it leads
Может,
you
вдвоем можно будет
on an
играть?
adventure. So
Они совокупаются таким образом,
Unravel 2.
когда соединяются? Они сейчас сексом занялись? Или как?
It's a game about fresh starts and second chances.
Эта игра имеет сакральный смысл про душевное равновесие человечества и втирает тут, блядь. Не, ну игра, наверное, душевная, красивая, но просто так рассказывает. Эта игра на ПК есть.
It's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier and more challenging, but above all, it's a lot more playful. And we think it's a worthy successor. And I want to show it to you now. So I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage.
Мишаню позвал.
He's a producer at Coldwood. And we're going to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about how you can play the game in co-op with yourself, essentially.
Кооп с самим собой?
So this wasn't prepared.
Чё они там клацают?
So when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially
Прикольно.
pick up the other character and carry them along
Слились.
through the more fast-paced segments.
О,
of
тут
the
и
game.
люди есть. Люди все под дымом, смотрите.
And we actually tried to include a bit more of those because we figured that since it's a co-op game, we
Прикольно.
wanted to have more like thrill and danger and kind of wow moments, places that were like fun and exciting. And then when you get to the more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart into two and switch back and forth between the two characters. Because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles.
Это игра для бабушек,
You're always working together and helping each other out.
которые вязать любят.
Utilizing this bond between
Игра,
you
наверное,
to
хорошая.
overcome any obstacle that you come across. So I guess I'll jump in at this point.
Yeah, come on. So I'm gonna be the red one.
Okay.
You'll be the blue one.
I'll be blue.
I'm blue, double D,
Little
double D.
celebratory flip there.
Есть игра про Йоши на Wii U. Тоже вся в нитках выполнена. И про Кирби. Или Керби. Керби.
I'll swing. All right.
Ой, а где звук делся, блядь? Вы тоже ничего не слышите? Сука. Хуйня какая-то.
Can I swing now? Okay, you go ahead. So here it goes. Oh. Okay, this is the scary part. Let's see if we can do it.
Чё? Сейчас все нормально, надеюсь, нет? Да?
Oh, very nice. Oh, faster. Oh, sweet, well done. Okay, I'll go up and distract the grouse. You can, I'll sneak up here. Okay, your turn.
Yeah, look at me. Here you go.
keep him over to the left. Now I'll go. I'll pull you up. There you go. Now we can breathe again.
Yeah, finally.
Or can we? So that's a quick little look at Unravel 2, yeah, I really hope you like it. And before I go, I just want to send some love to the team back home, because working on this game has been a completely amazing team effort on so many levels, and everybody has worked so hard. So there's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you to those, and thank you to everybody back home, and thank you. Love you.
Они, наверное, повторяют ролики, чтобы их потом можно было целиком вырезать. Она поет Kingdom Come. My kingdom come. My kingdom come. Играйте в Kingdom Come, еще в эту игру.
Thank you, Martin, and the brilliant team at Coldwood. The game is really strong. These guys have done an amazing job, and it's clear that they have a lot of passion, and I can't personally wait to play Unravel 2 with my kids. But what's even more amazing.
Он что, еще пришел про эту игру втирать? Что тут еще можно втирать?
Yep, you heard that right. You'll be able to take these two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished, it's out.
Уже вышло. На торрентах? Почему у него никто не спросит? Не, не прошел Kingdom Come.
To seek out the most creative, independent developers and bring them into our EA Originals program. It's been our way of helping these creators bring their unique games to the world and to tell their stories. And last year, if you remember, Joseph Fares was up here on stage representing his team at Hazelight and The Way Out. And I think we all kind of remember that. And you might even remember him from the Game Awards as well. I think I did. Anyhow, in March, that game caught fire. It's innovative, it's fun, and it's something fresh and new, and you all loved it. We saw over 2 million players in the first 2 weeks. And A Way Out is such a huge success that Joseph and his team are expanding and moving into a new studio. So stories like this drive our industry, and it's why we will continue.
DLC вышло, там же было какое-то DLC про эти, про сокровища, просто карты добавляла вот эти, но они были изначально.
When I met this team and I saw the game, I was instantly drawn to how personal this story was. It's one that carries a very powerful and important message, and it's unlike anything we have ever done. So please welcome Connie Gepper to the stage from Joe My Games to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
Не проходил.
Thank you, Patrick. I still remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that
они точно все накуренные.
our whole team, including me, were super excited.
Вышла и сразу выдыхает и смеется.
A little bit the same right now.
Смотрите.
I'm pretty excited, maybe a little too excited.
I'm pretty excited. Да, они тут все.
Thank you. We are Yomai, a small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude, or
Она просто поняла, что это слишком будет. Слишком скучно. И нельзя упускать такую возможность.
Let me tell you more about our game. When humans get too lonely, they turn into monsters. This is at the core of everything you will see, hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept so important and so unique is that nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely. In my case,
все, ее накрыло серьезнее. Она уже на серьезные темы начала общаться. Углубилась в философию.
How like the concept seems to just float out of me like right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can.
Ну ты же говорил, что Mega Drive 7 выпустят.
It's not a made-up story, even though
в этом году Mega Drive 7.
In a fantastic setting. In SOS, we try to show how people.
Эта игра уже вышла вроде, да?
Kinds of loneliness, but also how
Sea of
outsiders,
Solitude.
friends, and family see those who struggle.
Какая-то сейчас мода на всякие сетевые выживачи. Кто-то достиг успеха с помощью игры про выживач, и все сразу стали делать выживач, свою версию. Это все Майнкрафт виноват.
Turns to the outside and she becomes a monster.
Experience.
The game is about finding out why this happened to her, but also how to turn her back into a human. Ultimately, the goal is to bring all those emotions into balance. Some need to become bigger, some would be better off a
Experience
little bit
and balance.
but to embrace even your destructive part or your self-doubt in the same way you embrace your joy or your hope. This is what being human is all about. And that's what our game is all about. Thank you.
Может, Дэнди лучше запустим? И поиграем хотя бы в окошечке. Она впервые видит воду, судя по тому, какая она чумазая.
The loneliness cuts me and tortures my soul. I'm no child of destiny and no fortune's son.
Да, они какие-то проповедники, они все такие прям выходят, прям по понятиям все разъясняют. Какую-то философию втирают. Ну что, Моисей?
Sea of Solitude. По нашему ролику непонятно какой геймплей игры.
Yeah, I'm the one. But I'm not the only one. We are the one. We can shut you down and we can put you on an island. Crossover. Gather. Gang. We're balling. Be ready. Because we're coming at you with the squad. Say it how you want. Trust the process. Run as one. Call next. Or be the answer. As long as you hold your course. Just remember though, wherever you call home, whatever your fit, or however you ball, You're on my court. I'm the one. And this is my squad.
My name's Shay Kivlin, aka Young Kiv. I'm from Seattle, Washington. The only goal of mine is really to win the Madden belt.
Kiv's been going after that belt since 2016. At some point,
Блять, что со звуком у них? Или это у меня? Блять. Что за херь?
Hate losing way more than I love winning.
Oh, we have an incredible matchup. It's a rematch.
Херня какая-то со звуковухой моей. Винда может глючит.
Okay, baby, how you doing? I've been good. You still recovering from that butt whooping? Wow, already starting. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Модный чувачок.
King of touchdown celebrations. That's pretty fire. I like that a lot. As you guys know, this is Young Kiv, Madden 18, Madden champion. Like, give it up for Young Kiv, y'all. Give it up. Young Kiv, how has it been? You know, your success and your path, you know, to where you're at today.
It's I've always been a competitor. When I was in high school, I was playing baseball. I hurt my arm, so then I picked up.
Еще лучше. Американский футбол. И рассказывают про какого-то чувака, который победил.
Eventually, I made my first tournament, but I had a big decision. It was the same time as my graduation.
Wow. Okay. So the key to be the #1 player in Madden is to hurt your arm in baseball. That's #1. #2, you said you had the decision to go to your graduation or go to a tournament. So, like, what did you do?
I chased that money. I still got my diploma, but I chased that money.
There you go. We're out here chasing money. That's awesome. Okay, now the past few years, how has it been for you? I know you had some ups and downs.
It's been tough.
Чё за белобрысый хрен?
I've been so close so many times. I made the final on TV and got blown out by all those losses. It made me gain a lot of mental toughness, and that's how I got this belt.
That's awesome. That belt is so amazing. There's a lot of, you know, bling on that belt for you. Well, today, EA Play, you know, first look at the Madden 19 trailer. Super excited. It's going to be so fun. It's lit. I honestly wish I can stay right here and talk to you guys forever, but I'm not going to board you guys. We're going to go out. I'm going to try to take this belt, you know, round 2. So,
так это не баскетбол, это ж Madden. Madden это американский футбол.
Your whole life to get to moments like these, to the very top of the mountain. You battle through the pain and failure, all just to get to this place where you've been told legends are born. You fall so you can rise. And you rise so that you can truly see that it was really never
Что? Да кому нужен вообще американский футбол из наших? Очень, кстати, опасный вид спорта. Игроки получают сотрясение мозга, потом сходят с ума и убивают себя. И вроде как это не совсем общепризнано. Просто если ты играешь в бокс, то там как бы очевидный риск. Там признается, что там большой риск. А когда в эту игру играют, то там это как бы не подразумевается, что у тебя сотрясение. В общем, дурацкий вид спорта.
ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nathanius, professional shoutcaster, here alongside Redwood Studios General Manager Michael Martinez. How you doing today?
I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, we're going to do this presentation a little bit differently and give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live winner-take-all head-to-head match.
Что ли?
Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
Sure thing. The objective is straightforward. Destroy the opponent's base to win. Unit control, super simple. Just tap the destination, unit automatically moves there. The most efficient way to destroy the opponent's base is with this giant nuclear missile in the center of the map. Control the missile by standing on a majority of the control points. A bar fills up while the missile is possessed. Whoever controls the missile when the bar fills up will fire the missile. Takes 2 missiles to destroy the enemy's base and win. That's it.
Sounds great, Michael. Well, enough talking about it. Let's get to this match.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome matchup lined up for you here today. Fighting for the blue side of the room. If you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is. Make some noise for In Control.
Yes.
His opponent, fighting for the red side of the room, a competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Nick at Night.
Мобильный киберспорт. Стиви, ты разве играешь на телефоне?
It really is. I can't wait.
All right, are the players ready? Let's get this thing going.
Ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
All right, let's kick this off. Nice little strategy game for those of you out there. It's a good genre. I'm very excited for this. The players are loading in, and we are ready to
the
kick
match. Here we go.
This off. As the players' bases have been deployed and the action begins like any strategy game. Economy will be the focus. We have a harvester to start things off. Nothing too crazy yet.
Nothing too crazy.
Now the infantry is going to come out to hold that top point. Both players, of course, trying to take that position. Nick at Night being able to reach it a little bit first. In a strategy game, that flank position that In Control is going from the top side, also very important as Nick at Night's forces have to circle around the center.
Right, let's see if he's able to create a 2-on-1.
Вау, киберспорт!
Here comes GDI with
Вот это экшон! Смотрите, как он клацает в экран телефона.
When you deploy them, will have a huge impact. Your micromanagement of your forces and protecting that economy as well.
Yep. Nick at Night with some attack bikes in the top. There he is.
And In Control placing the turret on the top right side to help cover that Rhino as
Он небось уже весь вспотел.
We can see that the missile is beginning to ready. And firing that takes out half your base. The most important objective on the map is to hold those control zones.
Right, and In Control making a lot of progress to that far right side of the match.
He's done a great job of holding that down with the turret, and now he's redeploying his vehicles to the south side, bringing out more infantry to deal with the attack bikes. And as that economy ramps up, of course, we're seeing bigger and more powerful units come out. We have there the drill pod coming in the left side to help flank those
some flamethrowers. Right, absolutely. Again, those are going to tear through those infantry.
Yeah, and In Control brings out his first tank. That's going to be used to try and help push back these smaller forces as he makes his way to the south side. That missile passing halfway now. Both two zones in control of Nick at Night. He will have the missiles. We see it starts to point towards In Control's base.
Let's see if In Control can get around to that top corner, able to halt that missile. He does contest the missile, putting it into the yellow position.
Yeah, very important, of course, blocking the pathing of those units is another big factor for this strategy. Holding those locations is so crucial as In Control begins to secure the northwest spot. Another tank's going to come out from Nick at Night to take it out, but now he's bringing out the Pitbull as well to help lock down that north position.
This missile is very, very close to firing. Let's see what's going to happen.
With another turret, In Control flanks. He takes the top, that missile,
and that
fires off.
Wow.
And Nick at Night, one shot away from being knocked out here, as the next one will start to ready up in just a moment's time. In Control's very heavy artillery forces are doing a great job at taking control of the map.
Yep.
And we can see as more of Nick at Night's forces move up towards that north position, those harvesters, of course, very crucial, very important to protect those, as your economy allows you to get these big late game units. The units are going to come out a bit more slowly as you get more of them on the field. But In Control, just spreading his forces out, trying to hold this advantage that he's had so far.
Nick at Night is trying to get in there, but there's a great turret placement from In Control, blocking and just ripping through again those infantry.
And we see In Control now moving his tank towards this.
Another drill pod we're seeing with some flame tanks.
Yeah, bring in the flank. Of course, those flame guys do amazing damage to the infantry, help to clean that out. Meanwhile, 2 more tanks coming out from Nick at Night to try and secure those positions. He brings up the laser infantry on the south side as well to deal with that tank. Going for counters, trying to scout out and see what your opponent is doing and make the proper response is so important in strategy.
Вот это движуха. Прям нужно собирать весь зал людей и показывать всему миру. Я же говорил, что смотреть весь E3 это, я не знаю, это аутизм. Вот нахера его весь смотреть? Это же какую-то хуйню показывают.
Units from in control. This is the Wolverine. Gonna rip, and this watch out for this missile.
And Nick and Knight's gonna fire that one off and settle for next missile is gonna.
Так, Данила, E3 как надо смотреть? Ты идешь себе спадки, просыпаешься утром и смотришь, какие трейлеры на ютубчике и в ВК повыкладывали, и смотришь их, получаешь море впечатлений и все. Да не, на самом деле много всякого бреда показывают. Думаю, все. У всех есть какие-то непонятные мини-игры и прочее говно. Плюс старье еще какое-нибудь, еще какая-то болтовня. Не, может, играть и интересно. О, смотреть это...
I just came to make mammoth tanks, so I've done my job. Yeah. Absolutely. That was awesome. We saw a little bit of everything right there. Perfect. Yeah. Let's hear it for Nathanius, Nick at Night, and In Control. Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was the worldwide reveal of Command & Conquer Rivals. Rivals reimagines the real-time strategy experience for mobile. We're giving players complete, continuous control of their armies in quick, competitive head-to-head matches that are fueled by skill and strategy. Now, Rivals will be coming to iOS and Android devices, but I'm excited to announce.
У них все игры многопользовательские, я не понимаю.
So head to the Google Play Store, search Command & Conquer Rivals.
Сейчас все люди играют только по сети, по интернету. Все туда ушли. Больше никто не играет один. Это аутизмом считается каким-нибудь или что? А, это... Да, до меня дошло, что это все та же игра.
Command & Conquer for a new generation. Now, before we close the show with a spectacular epic anthem, I wanted to share a few final things.
Anthem покажет.
I am blessed to be able to work with some of the most creative people on the planet who come to work every day to create amazing entertainment. And what I can say about all of those teams and what I can say about us is that we are always trying to learn and listen and strive to be better. And so as you look at the 10 experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through. First, that at the very core is choice, is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on. That in making those choices, you feel you are treated fairly. That no one is given an unfair advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest, we know that you put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every moment that you invest, you feel like you are rewarded and you are given value.
За что религия какая-то, секта?
And most importantly, that the games are fun. That we
Помолимся же нашим играм.
That truly enhance your lives. And so, as we think through all the things that we're trying to do, know that we want to be better and that we want to make great games. And that as much as we love making games and as much as you love playing them,
Не хотите ли вы поговорить о Господе нашем Electronic Arts?
Last weekend was the 3rd year of our Play to Give program, where we show the world how the power of play can be a positive force for social impact. Millions of you out there participated in 9 in-game challenges in our games, logging millions of hours in support of Play to Give. And to celebrate that, we contributed a total of $1 million to 3 charities that share our vision for a more inclusive world.
Деньги на благотворительность пожертвовали. Или про что это он говорит? Ну, он так и сказал, пока мы... Перед тем, как мы перейдем к Anthem, или как там, напоследок скажу, спою песню. Антибуллинг? Против хулиганов? Что, есть организации, которые борются против хулиганов? Школьных, что ли?
Thanks for being with us, and thanks for the incredible privilege of making games for all of you. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at Anthem.
Так, ну если это то, что я думаю, это должно быть и клево. Это должен быть Mass Effect здорового человека. Да, графон, конечно, впечатляет. И еще в прошлом году немного показывали, она выглядела шикарно. Конечно, потом окажется, что в итоге она выглядит хуже, не так, как показывали. Хотя тут написано, что все снято на движке игры, но потом все для консоли оптимизируют. Надо будет вот эту игру выпросить у того чувачка, который мне игры давал от EA. Так, Чебушонок, вначале написали на движке игры. Твои слова против их слов. Было вначале написано, было, что игра на движке... Ой, что ролик на движке игры вот этот. Ну... Ну, я же говорю, даже если так, они, скорее всего... Ну, они могут ухудшить. Как обычно это бывает, что показывают крутой графон, а потом оказывается в результате, что все ухудшено для оптимизации типа. Синематик было написано на движке игры. Не, ну если синематик, то да. То это пререндер. Не, ну в прошлом году показывали геймплей, он шикарно выглядел. В любом случае должно быть лучше, чем Mass Effect новый. Вау, что они так его показывают мельком? Боятся показать? Не хотят эпилепсию вызвать? Наверное, на большом экране это напрягает. Хотя у них там разный свет.
So, I know all of you, like me, have had tons of questions
I know a lot of you, like me.
Because we're all BioWare fans. So we're going to do something a little bit different.
Я знаю, что нравлюсь многим из вас. Не, на самом деле я на другое сказал.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Casey Hudson, Mark Dara, and Kathleen Rutzard.
Давайте, показывайте. Максим, ты знаешь эту деваху? Стиви вообще таких молоденьких любит. Прям школьниц.
So now, we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare way back in the day, but you took a couple years off. But before
заказ пятерочки. Что? В пятерочке игры продают? У нас просто нет пятерочки.
You know, first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome to be making games for BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans, so it's been super satisfying to come back to it, and you know, I just want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio. And that's kind of where it started with Anthem. Is just
Они обсуждают ролик, в котором они обсуждают ролик.
And we wanted to create a brand new world for people to discover, you know, a whole new world of story and character. But we also wanted to do something that was, you know, more of a dynamic and living world.
Ну, может, она ушла.
Every time you came back.
Пошла игры посмотреть.
We also wanted to do something where, you know,
провести
if you
конференцию.
want to invite your friends into it, then you could do that as well. So that was really the initial vision of the game, not an MMO, not a multiplayer game with story sort of bolted on this side, but something new and different, and I think the team has really captured that vision over the years.
Your fans really love the stories from BioWare, but I think we're kind of curious how you're planning to make story work in this shared world.
So a great story for BioWare is really about characters that you can have a connection with, choices you get to make, and feeling like the story is about you. In a lot of multiplayer games, those things get diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same areas. Now you can build a solution.
У них даже нормальная лицевая анимация. Смотрите, арты показывают, концепт-арты. Больше ничего показать, что ли?
The world is really dangerous, and you're focused on your mission. And this is where other players get to play with you. The thing that's really interesting about this,
Что за динамик?
for Anthem, is that this is a living shared world. So
Мне показалось, это гора.
Weather or it's nighttime,
Это что-то
what we're
железное.
experiencing, we're experiencing together. Everyone that's playing Anthem at a moment is seeing the same thing. And this is what we mean when we talk about our world. It's a shared world that we all experience together.
О, смотрите, круто же.
But then when I finish my mission,
Правда, мылит.
I come back to a base,
Все,
like
ну,
Fort
потом
Travis.
посмотрим
And
отдельные
this is
ролики.
a
Ну,
single-player experience. I turn in my rewards,
уже вне
I
стрима.
talk to some characters, I experience the choices of my action. And this is where your story really lives and breathes.
Это уже было.
And by doing it this way, we're able to combine that impact and agency of a single-player story with the fun of teaming up with your friends to play co-op in combat.
And we're also designing it so that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we hear when, from our community is they want to continue to play in our worlds. When they've finished Mass Effect or Dragon Age, players want more story. And so we've designed Anthem in a way that we can actually add more story for years to come. And it could be anything. A new moment with a character that you've grown to love, or an event in the world that deepens the lore, or an entirely new storyline and plot.
Well, I'm certainly not going to complain about more story. I don't think anybody out there is going to either. So, Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a
Короче, нихуя не показали.
writer, can you speak to what it's like to create a new world like Anthem from the beginning?
Well, what's really exciting for us, and not just the writers, but all of the devs, the designers, the artists, is that we're creating something new and mysterious for players to discover. So at the heart of the premise of Anthem is a world left unfinished by the gods. But the gods left behind their massive tools, and those tools are in constant conflict with this unknowable force called the Anthem of Creation. And the chaos of those things pushing against each other means that the world is constantly being reshaped in new and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, violent storms.
Интересно, насколько они ухудшат графику к выходу игры. Блять, они еще, видите, они 90% показывают арты. Ни хера у них не готово еще.
Is just how much work goes into creating a new intellectual property or IP, as we've been saying. Now, you know, we've seen all these different creatures, and Mark, you mentioned the storms. What's the process of creating a game like from scratch?
Yeah, it's something we've done a few times at BioWare. You know, and really the hardest part is getting started, just kind of getting off the blank page. So what we try to do is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players. So like, what is the fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to go and do that are different from what you've played before? So that's where we start. And then once we think about those things, you know, that's the power of creating new IP, especially for games, is that you actually get to build a whole fictional universe that's meant to bring out a certain experience. And then once we do that, then we still need to build all the rest of the stuff, and what unlocks us creatively is to think about like principles around, art style, tone, and even the technology and the politics of our new world. And then from there, we can actually go and build out every last detail.
Yeah, and one of the unique challenges.
У них даже геймплей не всегда похож на финальный вариант. Что там про арты говорить?
Right now. And so the world is always changing, whether the storms, seasons, and yeah, it's a really great concept to write for because what it means is it gives us the opportunity to drop into the world almost in real time a dramatic event that changes the world for everyone.
Который раз они показывают уже этот снимок? 10-й?
I mean, all of the moving parts in the dynamic world sound really cool, the way that they sound like they're going to come together. But even though there's obviously a lot going on, it really all comes back to your character. So let's talk about who we're going to be playing as and why we're fighting these crazy beasts.
So you are a freelancer, uniquely skilled to pilot these Javelin exosuits. And you need those suits to survive and fight in this world because the world will kill you. But on top of that, our ancient rivals, the Dominion, have they've discovered a way they think to weaponize the anthem of creation. And so we need to stop them and protect the free people of Tarsus.
Now, I've heard you call this power armor a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? Like, what's the canon term here?
We call them javelins, and there are 4, and they each have unique abilities. There's the Ranger, and then there's the Colossus, the Interceptor, and finally the Storm.
Это Донателло.
Yeah, so each javelin
Первый был
gives you a different
Леонардо.
way to play the game. But the
Третий,
thing to
вот это
remember is,
Микеланджело.
like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot, which means you can decide which suit you want to use based on your mood, based on the mission you want to engage it, or the javelins that your friends are using.
Короче, черепашки-ниндзя.
So really what this allows us to do is we built the suits to look like they're built from the materials of the world.
Ну сейчас вообще игры друг у друга перенимают все подряд, и это, конечно, вызывает некоторую надоедливость, но на самом деле круто, когда если игра объединяет все хорошее из других игр, если она это грамотно сделает, что там на что-то будет похоже в каждом моменте игры. Но это не всегда, конечно, клево. В итоге многие игры становятся похожими, даже по задумке, и кажется, что ты играешь то же самое. Они решили в интернете полазить, им так скучно стало, да?
Yeah, so we really want players to express themselves, both through customizing the way their javelin plays, through gear and weapons, but also being able to personalize the way that it looks, both through paint jobs as well as changing the actual geometry of the suit itself. We want teams to be able to do this as well, and because you're going to be using a javelin for a long period of time, we really want you to be able to make it your own.
I'm glad you brought that up, because actually, Jay Legato has a question connected to customization. Monetization. How, when, loot box.
Монетизация сразу.
Yeah, so we are going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase, but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you spend any money on it. So no loot boxes, no ability to pay for power. So that means no ability to spend money on gameplay advantage at all within Anthem. But even more important than that, we want to make sure that Anthem is an immersive experience that feels like it's complete from the get-go. So that means a main story, a big open world, and an ongoing
Что он сказал? Будет там
new content for a long period of time.
внутриигровые транзакции или нет?
Well, I'm glad to hear that I can make my javelin pink. That's really all I wanted to know, I'm going to be honest. All right, Casey, we talked earlier about this being a co-op experience. So can you tell me a little bit about how the team gameplay in Anthem is going to work?
Yeah, it really is about, you know, the fun of teaming up as a team of superheroes and working together. So you want to get a few people together of different classes. So, you know, I think here we're going to see the Colossus.
Да. Походу, единственная стоящая игра.
Have a look at that. So heavy artillery, being really strong,
Клево, конечно.
in melee combat. And then here you've got the Ranger shooting down from above,
Так это уже же РПГ получается практически, если у тебя сразу 4 персонажа.
So it's interesting because at the Slate Tones wants to know how will you balance multiplayer with single player.
Ой, да тебе ничего не нравится. Смотри, какая красота, клевая игра будет, ну, если не обосрется. Ну, не знаю, просто в JRPG обычно получается, что ты играешь с несколькими персонажами, и тут тоже. Ну, прям так, чтобы ты ходил там вчетвером и переключался между ними.
And we've really tried to balance the co-op experience to be fun even for people that don't normally engage in this kind of thing. So I really hope that everyone at least gives co-op a try.
Okay, that's good to know. If you want to roll solo, you can.
Ну, сегодня ничего особого такого не показали. FIFA, батла. Я сегодняшнюю конференцию имел в виду. Конференцию Electronic Arts.
You and your friends have decided to play a mission called Scars and Villainy. The Scars have put together an acid-based super weapon, so you got to take them out. So you start in the
О, опять звук пропал. Супер. Не, он вернулся. Вам тоже слышно?
Faye and Owen, and you'll hear Owen. He's going to talk us through the mission as we experience it here. And yeah, then you just get into your javelin suit and you head out with your friends.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mark, Casey, Kathleen, for talking to me about Anthem today. We're going to go ahead and roll the gameplay now. Enjoy, everybody.
Gameplay.
Freelancer, time to get to work. Faye said these bastards made some kind of acid. They're using it as a weapon. So, find where they're making this garbage and shut it all down.
Можно притвориться, что это я играю. Эй, хе-хе, смотрите. Только мылит сильнее обычного.
Owen, what's the plan here?
Picking up loads of scars nearby. Take a look around the area, but be careful.
Клево.
Right. Checking out the scar camp some more.
Спасибо, Виктор, держи в курсе. Только FIFA уже прошла. Уже показали новую FIFA. Сейчас другая игра. Да, с цветами они, конечно, вроде шарят работать.
There's a shaker relic. Wait, something's odd. Get a closer look, would you?
Да, графон, вероятно, ухудшит в итоге.
Loads of scars nearby. Be careful.
Под водой особенно красивые цвета. Ну, в любом случае, это должно быть лучше, чем последний Mass Effect. Комбо было написано, а мне показалось спасибо. и заряжают динамик. Гигантский динамик. Божественный динамик.
What the hell was that?
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position. On the plus side, this definitely counts toward hazard pay. There's a trail of this acid gunk leading down. Follow it. We should find the source.
Так, а это какая, получается, игра? Сетевая или какая угодно? Потому что для коопа обычно тяжелее собраться, чем одному поиграть. Блять, опять звук заглючил, сука. Сука, ёбаный звук.
Yep, and game live.
So I'm sure the question on everyone's minds, when do we get to play?
So Anthem comes out February 22nd, 2019 on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.
So mark your calendars, everybody. Fire off your
В феврале.
Thank you so much again.
Блять, мне 30 лет уже будет. Сука, блять. Ждут, пока человеку 30 лет стукнет. Вообще, короче. Изверги.
Thank you to all of the developers who showcased their games today and everybody working hard at their studios back home around the world. Let's give them all a round of applause.
Открытый мир.
Now, some of what you saw today, you guys have to wait to play. But you guys, EA has so much available right now. Now, for those of you keeping score, you can get your free trial of FIFA 18's World Cup today. And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access. Yarny is back with a buddy in Unravel 2, which is also available today. Plus, you can take on your friends in Command & Conquer Rivals starting today as well. Now, that's a lot of available stuff that's out today. Is anybody ready to go home and download anything? No? You're like, I just want to go outside into the fan fest. I get it, I get it. So, I want to let you guys know to keep your streams going because in just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World Cup live tournament is going to begin. I'm going to head outside and check out the games, but I want to thank everybody for coming down to EA Play today and watching the press conference, and have a great weekend.
Все? Расходимся по домам. И 1,5 часа не прошло. Да, слышал. Ну при чем тут это? Все?
Hi guys, my name is True Boy. Welcome back to the stream. Now, I know the FIFA 19 was exciting. We saw that trailer. Champions League is coming to FIFA for the first time ever, but the World Cup is 5 days away. So what we decided to do is to have a tournament with some national teams, England, Mexico, Germany, and the USA, and decide who will be the champions of the Creators Cup. And I'm not alone. We got some special guests. The first one, Republic of Ireland International, David Myler. How you doing, buddy?
I'm very good, thanks, Stu. How are you?
I'm doing great. Now, I know you didn't qualify for the World Cup with Ireland, but how have you been enjoying?
I've loved it so far.
Don't listen to those guys over there. These guys.
No, I'm not Mexico in the World Cup.
Don't worry about Mexico.
I don't think you'll be getting far. I don't think you'll be getting far.
But how have you been enjoying the World Cup mode so far?
No, I've really enjoyed it. I think what.
Ну чё, как вам пресс-конференция? Скидывайте донат. Ну чё, вот этот Anthem, он прикольный. Я бы поиграл. Если я уж прошел Mass Effect Andromeda, то нужно и эту игру пройти, чтобы более хорошие впечатления остались, чтобы более хороший экспириенс получить. Денег не хватит все купить, ну... Что сказать? Тогда играй в Дэнди. Ну, киберпанки, тропики, это все не сегодня. Сегодня Electronic Arts. Так-то еще много чего предстоит увидеть. Завтра в 23. А что завтра без... А, Microsoft. Блин, ну Microsoft это ж вообще скучно. Что они могут показать вообще? Gears of War 4? Нахера их вообще смотреть? Что они из себя представляют? У них хоть одна есть игра стоящая. У них же все игры выходят на Windows 10. У них даже не поиграть. Если только не поставить новую винду. А нафиг она нужна? Стримотерапии. Так мне же донат не хотят присылать. Как я буду стримить, если доната нет? На честном слове. Так я вроде ничего не планировал. Я даже не знаю, я все перестримил уже, что мог. Из такого, из ненапрягающего чего-то. Ладно, если что-то придумаю, запущу. Так что, в любом случае, спасибо, надеюсь, понравилось. Всем до следующих стримов.